Rasmus Holland scored 2 goals and lay 1 assist to Patrice Dogu to score. And the Bobo the fire for Napoli. Marcus Rashford also firing for Barcelona and also in country. Anthony Dos Santos also firing at Real Betis. And our opposition fans are bantering Ruben Amorim, saying that Ruben Amorim is incompetent to manage Manchester United. See, let me tell you, if you want to know whether Ruben Amorim is a wonderful manager, you have to go to Sporting CP and verify. Ask them question what Ruben Amorim has done there, in case you don't know. Ruben Amorim has done very, very wonderful well in Sporting CP and also in the UEFA Champions League. You people can downgrade Portuguese League, but what about UEFA Champions League? He was doing well both in domestic league and also in UEFA Champions League before coming to Manchester United. Now, this is what I will tell you guys. To you all haters of Manchester United, and also Man United fans, the reason why those players are not performing in Man United, there is no discipline in Manchester United. That's just the simple truth. There is no discipline in Manchester United. A club whereby a player will go for a club on a Friday night and come on Saturday to play match, and even if they lose, the next week, that same player will still start. There is no discipline in Manchester United. A club whereby the manager have to massage the ego of a player who is underperforming in the club. The player knowing full well that even if he did not perform, he will still collect his weekly salary and also feature in the next game. And now, that player is no longer getting that comfort in that club anymore. He's no longer getting that comfort. In that his comfort zone, he's no longer comfortable there because a new manager has arrived and has discovered those things and has put it in order. And those players cannot keep to the rules of the new manager. Now they have to move to another club where is total different background. A place where they don't even know anybody there. They leave their comfort zone to another place. What do you expect those players to do? They have to perform there. They have to perform. When you are staying with your parents and later on you leave your parents to another place where you are struggling for your life, by that time you will know that when you want to eat food, you have to struggle to eat food. You have to hustle for whatever you are going to eat. You are no longer dependent on your parents anymore. So you have to work hard. That is when what makes you to be a man or a woman will now have to come out and manifest in your life. And that is what is happening to those Man United players. Look at Marcus Rashford going to Barcelona, a club who have players that have 48 GA in a season. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, everybody is firing. What do you have to do to maintain your spot in that club? You have to do extraordinary things in that club for you to be there, for you to at least have a chance to play football. And that is what is happening in the Marcus Rashford. The guy is firing there. The last time, Marcus Rashford was 2 minutes late in the training and did not play. He started from the bench. And that has been Hansi Flick rules in Barcelona. But once you are 1 minute late in the training, no matter who you are, you will not play. But in Man United, Marcus Rashford, sometimes he skip training. And the next day, he will play match. The same thing with Rasmus Holland and Anthony Dos Santos. You bought a player that is still yet to prove himself. And you straight away, you gave that player 200k a week. What do you expect that player to do? Marcus Rashford did well in Man United for 1 season. And Man United rewarded him with 350k salary a week and gave him 5 years contract. And Marcus Rashford has calculated that 5 years contract. By the time the contract will finish, he will be 30 years of age. So he has nothing to prove to Man United anymore. He has gotten the contract. He has nothing to prove in Manchester United. The only player in Man United that deserves whatever he's earning is Bruno Fernandes and no other person. Apart from these new players, Bruno Fernandes is the only player in Man United that deserves whatever he's earning in Manchester United. The guy is very, very hard working. And that is the reason why the guy is performing. How many times have we heard that Bruno Fernandes went for a club with a woman? You cannot hear such thing. But Marcus Rashford, Anthony Dos Santos, every day, the same story. And they will still play in Man United, knowing full well that no matter how they perform, they will still feature in the next game. I have never seen a coach that defended a player like the way Erik ten Hag did for Marcus Rashford. Erik ten Hag was playing Marcus Rashford week in, week out, match after match. If still yet, Rashford is underperforming, and Eric Ten Hag still keep Marcus Rashford and Anthony for good 2 seasons. These two guys play for good 2 seasons as a starter in Man United and has proved nothing in Manchester United. That is to tell you that no matter whatever they do, they will still play in Man United. And now a new manager has arrived in Manchester United and is not comfortable with that thing that is going on. He decided that if they did not sit up, they will leave. And they said that players that have player powers, they refuse to sit up, and the manager have to push them out. And you expect them not to perform wherever they are going to. That is just the simple truth. Those players, they are too comfortable in Manchester United. Imagine a club where a player will not be featured in a match, and that player will have the guts, the audacity, the temerity to go to social media and blast a manager in the club that the manager was supposed to play him in the final. Can that happen in Barcelona? Can that happen in Real Madrid? Alejandro Garnacho, when he break into this Man United team, this guy I saw him as an unselfish player. He was laying passes everywhere, crossings. I remember the match against Aston Villa, the FA Cup that he came in, and Man United was losing 2-1. This guy came into that game and laid 2 wonderful assists that made Man United to win that game. And after that incident, he became comfortable with Man United and now sit in Man United starting 11. He started being selfish. I will show you clips where Alejandro Garnacho was supposed to pass ball to Man United player to score. Rather, he decided to take shot from that place and miss. Countless of time. Can Garnacho do that in Chelsea? If Enzo Maresca decided to bench Garnacho for 1 game, can Garnacho come out in social media to talk that Enzo Maresca was supposed to play him? Can he do that? Can Rashford do that in Barcelona? What I'm trying to say that those players, Man United has given them that comfortable zone to behave anyhow they want. That is the reason why they underperform in Man United.